Well, so for me, I mean, what I can say is that from the user perspective, there will always be reasons for some different decision. And as Srinath said, there is no force that is applied that you have to use Costa. Right? But that's all right. I mean, finally, if you see the biggest single growth for any card in India is Costa. There's a reason for that. Right. I would not be surprised if Costa CL becomes a default transit OS or default Elastic OS. It would be, because the new platforms are coming in. Earlier, there is still a monopoly in contactless in the market. But Costa CL will break that. So, right, even though the modules today are more expensive, they will fall also. And why can't Costa CL go on a 2K or a 4K chip? It can in contactless mode. There's also, corresponding side. There is also technology coming into the country where there's the only country where there are very large domestic manufacturers for smart cards. Okay, it doesn't happen in other countries. It's the big other countries, only the big four will have their manufacturing. So it's a evolution. It will happen, and that's how life that should go on, I guess. That's how I can conclude. And there are many topics here, legal frameworks, policy frameworks, but this is, I think it's more addressed by the body here than people like us. We are followers.
But when we talk about following it, there must be alternate technologies also. As a private sector organization, you had options to go to alternate technology. What was the key pull which?
See, for us, we owe our existence to that document that was published as Costa. Okay, as a company, we owe our existence to that. We are probably one of the few dedicated OS developers in this country. We follow whatever NIC dictates. But there's a big thought process behind that, and when that comes out, there are from going forward from there. Okay, in the last 8 or 9 years that we have been at it, we are being now approached by international countries and the people from outside to develop OSs for them on different platforms using the same file structure, because they realize the benefits of this. And I am telling you today, I am working on 2 or 3 international projects where people are paying us good money to develop a OS for them.
That's how the Indian industry has evolved.
We are actually working on projects like that. So it has given us a platform to grow and find our own place in the international market. I mean, today, otherwise, just being a card personalization bureau somewhere here, I'm like a guy who's making photographs in the shop. I mean, I will never be recognized. Tomorrow, I can go into cards, and if I walk into NXP or Overthur or Gemalto or any of these companies booth, I'm recognized, and I'm treated with respect, because I have developed that ability in 9 years, which normally is very, very restricted. But it happened because of this.
What kind of applications for that matter are you?
I mean, primarily our focus is e-governance, because that is where the volumes are. I mean, it is volume driven. I mean, I cannot expect to supply a card at 25 rupees, have 0 royalty, or 5 rupees is royalty only. So it's less, so it has to be volume driven, and that is provided by e-governance. We are very India focused. We do charge royalty for the international projects also, but there the volumes are not there. 2 million cards, the whole country is covered. Here, 20 crores they have already done, and it's just 20% or 15%.
Our pilot is much bigger than their company customer.
Yeah. So we are talking completely disproportionate things. It gives us a big advantage, actually, in finding our feet here. I mean, for us, of course, we are evolving also. We are probably going to get into devices now where different OSs are required to make them compliant.
Future lies there. See, if you see the facility of this card, if it is used in different platforms by different departments to provide social services, the readers are the next development era. People should concentrate on developing the devices as per standards maybe NIC will prescribe again.
Yeah. UID is probably right now for verification looking at iris as a device instead of fingerprint. So we are also waiting and watching. Maybe some new thing will come up where the iris camera will find its way in the phone right here. So you just do this and you're verified. So we are watching. We keep dreaming all the time. It's a slow process. Nothing just because an idea comes doesn't mean it happens tomorrow. It takes time to develop these things. And but as sir said, hopefully that future we will have a small part of it somewhere.
See, it's an open source technology, and when you're talking of issuing cards in the number millions and billions, you cannot have any proprietary role in this particular example. So there is no other open source technology available, and so this is the best, very clearly stated framework that we have.
So coming to your organization.
Sir, I've already given all the questions from
He
us.
is my technology and he my process hand. I run my office like that. He's a good person. One person, he looks after the entire database, everything. Card even up to right from collection of data to card personalization and end use. But the process is developed process is also done. And the zero change looks after. Whatever I have told is all coming from there on.
One thing I would like to say, we are all talking about giving social security benefits to the individuals, to the households. We are talking about the iris into the mobile, maybe 2-3 years ahead.
Could be.
But we have just released our census data. By that, we have around 250 million households in the country. Okay, there is only 9% household has a computer available with them, and there is only 3% having the internet connectivity with the computer. 3% of the 250 million households. And when we go by the mobile penetration, whatever maybe the mobile company is claiming, but only 53% of the households have the mobile connection. 53%. 250 million households total in the country and 45 crore. Only 53% has the mobile connection. And when going for the, it's higher than on the urban side, finally urban are higher around 64%. But rural then it comes below 50%. And you find it mostly the male person in the household has the mobile. Not the female or any dependent person. So he will be carrying that mobile, and
Within my feeling, Jayant is also, most of them, if you just, the using of that mobile is just for the voice.
Yeah, voice.
And they only know how to dial and repeat the
most of the time it is being carried by the male household when going to the work site. Practically there is no phone available in the household during whole the day. So that you also have to keep in mind how to develop the applications for that. When we are asking about targeting the beneficiaries,
That is the main.
So,
and as a
down the
line, you will find more things. We have to keep thinking.
it's maybe the urban centering what we are discussing here, but the person who is having a second will is a library, so we have to target the person. So smart card may be the best thing.
See, there's long debate going on offline versus online.
Actually, I have couple of slides with me I brought. So either to revision or to print out, I can.
Yeah, that would be.
I think with a good technology sharing, it will be idea sharing with all people.
And when sir we go to the field on a regular visit and we go to the rural areas, every document given by the government of India is being carried very delicately by the household.
As a precise document, I have got to any document given by the household. They keep everything wrapped in 2-3 shares of all the plastic, then kapda, पूरा बंडल निकाल के लाकर वे डॉक्यूमेंट खोल के लास्ट में वोटर आईडी कार्ड
60s के डॉक्यूमेंट्स तो उन्होंने संभाल के रखे हैं.
You can't tell you donor poison, those documents are the best document, they would keep. See, these kind of cards we issued in the coastal areas 5 years down the line. We even checked those, whether these contact points are okay or not today. Though these may not be used that much, but every card was read after 5 years. So when we went to the coastal card, the question was raised in the coastal areas, whether to go with contact or contactless. So our team went to those villages where these other cards were already issued in 2006-07 and 2011. So we submitted a report, whatever cards were taken as a sample of the villages, every bit of cards were very good. And people have kept in very precious. I have seen only one person from Agartala using this card as an identifier in the airport.
Okay.
One person. I naturally met him, he never seen the red card. Our data immediately called, where from you are? And from Tripura. Agartala. I saw that card. It was shown to the person, they allowed it.
I think you must take a picture of
It's already out there.
Just scan it, that will be better. It will give better resolution.
No.
Already
But ये original design नहीं है. Original design से थोड़ा सा. इसको मैं दिखा सकता हूँ Still, I will go, yes,
आप नहीं है ना चेन्नई में जब भी
मैं आ नहीं पाया।
So the point is, when I joined, I was told so much about security. The technical company would have only one copy. I keep in one drawer, lock it, that key I keep in another drawer, that lock, then that comes in my pocket. The one of the secret came inside my earlier. तो कैसे रखता है? मैंने कहा देखिए डब्बा इसका यहाँ पर इस टाइप नहीं होता है। So most years I gone such deep. I always think no, I should not release such a document which is my original one. This is open. There is some change in actual time.
Sir, adding one more thing, Narayana said, sir, कि everybody is every user, like police or judge or this rural development, they have different use for this card. A policeman having a barricade on the road, he has to check your identity. Then the application is different.
Here, no road to change the ticket होना चाहिए।
When we go to, yeah, exactly. He has to just match the photo. He may have a card reader in the future. When we go to RSBI, claiming that there is a different use of the card. So that when the application comes in. That when the card should be the one, it should not be that one man is carrying 50 cards for different purposes.
This has been a dream since the card came out.
They are working on.
It is not possible because of different stakeholders having different agendas. It is also not possible because of many other reasons. It is possible very easily technologically. It's a 2-minute job. It's a problem of the stakeholders. At one time, I remember a debate between Social Security versus RBI versus income tax. Till date, I think no decision ever could be taken about having a single card.
There are so many reasons actually.
Sometimes in financial cards, the real estate, the physical space of the card becomes an issue. Whose logo goes there? So they will have a fight. Then you cannot have one card. There could be many reasons.
But not only one security mechanism on a particular card, we can have different securities like crypto-based. Maybe you can have some data based on crypto, some data based on key, some data based on some role-playing.
Sure, sir.
No, I'm going to multi-factor authentication mechanism. What you are saying is known as multi-factor authentication. That's what I don't know about.
You can't load everything on the chip. It is also not
But technically, it is
Possible, maybe. It is possible. I totally agree.
That's how.
Suppose you have changed your address or you have to change something, then you will submit your card to the user department.
That is where offline and file will come to
Means your card would be submitting at any point of time to someone of the department.
One thing should be very circumspect. Once the card issued to beneficiary,
Yeah.
whether loading application or doing something different or whatever reason, the card should never be given by the to anybody.
Definitely. That is the stand we are taking.
हमारा इंस्ट्रक्शन उसी को
वही stand है ना हमारा.
किसी को हैंड ओवर मत करिएगा।
और अगर उसमें एप्लीकेशन लोड करना है, ठीक है, मैं RSBI हूँ, मैं NPR कार्ड में अपना एप्लीकेशन लोड करना चाहता हूँ, तो बेनिफिशियरी आया मेरे पास, मैंने तुरंत उसमें मेरे पास अथॉरिटी कार्ड है, एप्लीकेशन लोड करने के लिए इंस्टेंटली लोड किया उसमें, लोड डेटा ऑलरेडी मेरे पास है, तुरंत का तुरंत कार्ड उसको दे दिया। कोई मीनिंग ही नहीं है कार्ड।
एक लोडिंग है जब इशुएंस के टाइम पे, एक लोडिंग होगी पोस्ट इशुएंस। पोस्ट इशुएंस में ऑफलाइन में कैसे करोगे आप? सपोजिंग पीडीएस का कार्ड कोई MIS बना कि ये 50 लोग जो हैं इनमें इनको RSBI का कार्ड दे रखा है, इनको पीडीएस भी देना है। अब आप कार्ड तो गाँव वाले की जेब में कहीं घर पे है और लगा के रखा है, it has to be next time you has to have the capability that next time the card is used, a script is delivered to it and it stays there so that it's automatically updated. Right? But it has to be push or pull. Sometimes they will send a letter saying that please go with your card. Sometimes it has to be the guy decides that okay, I go to the website of
different kind of models actually.
There are 3 possibilities. One model can push pull. There are 3 possibilities.
This is one model. Other model can be camp based, enrollment based, kiosk based. Kiosk I go to kiosk of PDF to where you load my address.
Your center comes into the picture, sir.
Exactly. So there can be multiple.
Yes, model.
Yeah. It should be legality after 2 years.
So it has to, this delivery has to be a mixture of many business models or business delivery points.
Multi-purpose center.
Yeah.
Sanjeev, you have been implementing this in PDS and other areas. So what is your experience talking about it?
Well, Excel technical related is the smart card.
मैंने एक कोटेशन दिया, आधार मिला धनिया को, तो किसी ने मिली क्या सर ये पढ़िएगा, मैंने लिखा आधार मिला धनिया को, उन्हें पूरा बॉलीवुड नंबर गाना बना देते हैं, आधार मिला धनिया को,
सुर लगाए तो कैसे गाना स्टार्ट कर दो
Sir, Sanjay, as I told you, SEAL really has been a little lenient into the smartphone industry, and by the time lot of maturity already had come into this. And in last 3-4 years, only the industry or this cost has been growing multi-folds. Previously, it was only with the transport application only. In last 3-4 years, it has grown multi-folds. And I have seen in last 3-4 years, even before that also, these NIC and especially Sinasab have been doing the work on this smart card and Scostra very religiously within their frameworks and within their things over there. But now, as the industry and requirement across the different departments, across different stages growing, what I feel, there got to be a bigger department, there got to be bigger responsibility, there got to be bigger framework that need to be there for the Scostra, so that, because lot of concepts are coming across, whether they are actually implementable or not, that is one part of it which need to be really tested before going into the field. Secondly, coming with the frame, how do we really propagate idea of using the Scostra based rather than the different technologies. Still many states, many departments are using. We being SI will practically say no to no department. Certainly we try to push Scostra only, but being a seller, we will go by the requirements. So ultimately we know that they will have to come out with Scostra because this is going to be the future. So we are certainly going by the user department requirement only as per their pushes.
You are right, Rajiv, but since Scostra provides most cost-effective manner, I mean it is good for the integrator because he gets in a very cost-effective manner from the market, and there is plethora of people helping them to introduce it. It is good for the department concerned also. I mean it's only a matter of them to know it. The user, and many times what happens, many times they go for some different technology just because of ignorance.
See, there I'm really coming from, because there is some central department who can really guide them. If not from
There is one tender outstanding today for FI where they are asking for a Java with a Scostra something.
Yeah.
There is a tender today outstanding, and so there is a demand. Certainly, people are running away. But why? I mean, ultimately, it's going to be a Scostra C or a Scostra. Because the guy who wrote the tender doesn't know, or he's been influenced, But in the end, when they start doing it, even the bids that will come will be Scostra C. You will see.
He and 10 others will always advocate for Scostra because it's open source.
SG.
And one single person pushing his proprietary technology will be cornered. Ultimately, it has an inherent push of the technology which is coming from all sides. Whether it's department, NIC, government. I mean, that's what I said. Natural.
I fully agree with you. I think, but now I think there is time that NIC or this got to be a separate department who need to really promote Scostra in a much bigger way, because
ये गवर्नमेंट का जो स्ट्रक्चर हमारी कंट्री में है, इसमें से कोई भी चीज इस तरह से मैंडेट करके फेडरल स्ट्रक्चर में कुछ नहीं किया। ठीक है, कहीं पर की जा सकती है, ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस उसमें तो चाहिए ही नहीं, अगर तो नहीं होना ही नहीं।
पासपोर्ट है।
पासपोर्ट है, उसमें तो होना ही नहीं। यदि आप जाते हैं किसी पर्टिकुलर स्टेट का पीडीएफ है, तो उसको वहीं पर करना है, कहीं जाना नहीं उसके, ये उसको समझना पड़ेगा।
that is what is coming from. अगर एक particular body हो, so who is there to promote it? Nothing to push. Because educating departments and educating states will make lot of difference. There is what I am coming from.
States would go by any vendor. Any vendor.
No.
But the point is that if the major social security implementing departments, they agree to use the NPR card or national identity card as a base, then automatically Scostra is given in those departments. The PDS department, they will not issue an instruction or legally mandate all the states to have only Scostra card. There may be some problem, or they might not have the legal backing. For us, it is very simple. For the any central department, any e-passport, ours is the RIC, we can issue guidance because for us only to implement. For all these states like driving license, they have got an act, motor vehicle act. But all these states are bound to obey the Motor Vehicle Act. But there may be some other department, Vehicle Fuel Security, may not have any central this kind of law. They cannot mandate everybody to use SCOSTA. But what he said is that naturally all the private vendors, they are getting work, all the developers through SCOSTA only. Because the usability, the interoperability or the work, they have already perceived it's only
But at the end of the day, I think it's RFP document which is defining what kind of
technical specifications.
That's
We go by a committee. Right. We go by a committee which is headed by DGNIC and all IITs, all academicians, they are member, Sinasa is member. We decide this is the way it should go.
I'm sorry, Mr. Nayan, you would add.
I was able to say that, there is a thumb rule. Necessity is the mother of invention. I think this is necessity. So, even in terms of like all the technical terms that we have discussed, even in terms of the open source nature, the very nature of it, evaluation and everything is based on the thing. So, whatever the application that necessity will drive, I think towards the course.
Wanted to add on online versus offline.
Yeah, like a purely technical view of mine. What is the merit of these two things? Why should we go for one thing? What is something some advantage in doing something? So let us start with the first slide. When we say identity authentication. So what I say, biometrics is a powerful technology using the identity. That's the only identity. Any biometrics you can take, it can be fingerprint or iris or face or whatever. However, security of identification verification process is crucial to make the process. Biometrics is important. Biometrics is good. It provides me, connects an individual to him. He can claim that I am the person. But the process where you are conducting the verification, maybe border check tools or maybe ICs, like postcards, or at the point of sale at the ration shop, or how you are conducting the process of verification. Is the process of verification really foolproof? If it is foolproof, biometrics is a really an excellent technology. But the process inherently has some problem. Then perhaps just biometrics is not the right solution. So this means that during verification process, the process needs to ensure that anti-fingerprint is fooled. Fingerprints can be fooled. That is a well-known fact. And if you search on the Google, you will find so many sites to tell you how to do it.
The skills are there.
You can give some example.
It's a link given. Link given, you just go and you just search in the Google, you will find so many others. This is where US Washington University, some students have conducted some things. And they do without using some sophisticated technology, just some household articles, using some household articles.
There, I do this, now I collect it and I put it on a small little piece of plastic and now I can keep using it.
Anurag, I mean, what they have in this, when you go to this link, all this also is not there. Just some clay or something, some household thing.
आटा के ऊपर कर लो ना, थोड़ा सा सूख जाएगा, उसको नहीं लगा दो,
just fingerprint is using just fingerprint for authenticating a person's identity is my feeling is too risky to go for.
Live fingerprint detection, the sensors
वो कहीं you can't ensure that all sensors have live sensing facility, and that live sensing facility
It's also not 100%.
100% foolproof, and it makes the false rejection rate very much higher.
See, biometric, there is a ROC curve. In the ROC curve, there is a small delta where there are two curves which are intersecting between FAR and FRR. So that small delta, the more you make it stringent on one side, the bigger the error rate becomes. Right. And this is the reason why they went in for multimodal. That is why fingerprint suddenly they started talking about iris as the main vehicle for verification. These are good, but then this identity also has to be stored. For the moment, it is centrally stored. tomorrow there will be a case where this identity has to go on card for match on card, and this is what
Exactly. Actually, that is
about.
something road ahead for schools also.
It is-
Match on card, PKI, then FI, those banking. Those are the road ahead.
It is not making the card obsolete, it is only going to accentuate the need of the card on
Some kind of, what you call, randomized kind of verification online.
No, because one-to-one verification between the reader and the card in the village, how do you do it? There is no connectivity, there is nothing, you can't go online.
That's another issue. Online, offline, that's a very strong issue itself. Online is not available or not available. That's very. But here, I'm adding something more than that.
Right.
So, how fingerprint can be spoofed? Using simple methods, as explained in this link. Second is by using a malicious software on the verification device. Some malware. Some malware, what it does is copy once, use always. I have provided my fingerprint. It takes my fingerprint, sends it for verification to some server, and signal comes whether verified or not. Now I can very much do. I can just silently copy all the fingerprints.
And then use it in any manner.
Later on, again drawing money by just sending that and getting it. So, tapping the fingerprint and online authentication results and transmitting them. So I tap both fingerprint and the result which comes back modified to know that whether fingerprint provided was correct. I tap both.
And there are people who will do this, I mean, there are people who will do this.
People will do it because things are going to work in totally uncontrolled environment all across. I mean, a fair price shop or a...
No, any BC would be sitting in the one remote place, would be doing this.
मैं उंगली किसी
और उसके बाद तो बस इसका
उंगली किसी को मत देना अपना उंगली किसी को मत देना।
मैं तो टेक्नोलॉजी डॉक्टर
आपको भी दिया। मैं तब तक नहीं दूंगा जब तक आप श्योर ये हो गया।
आपको हमें तो नहीं, आपको हमें तो देना पड़ेगा एनपीआर में।
जब दूंगा तो मैं वो क्या करेगा?
टेक्नोलॉजी को पाप है उंगली मत देना किसी को। इनके पैसे
अरे मैं थोड़ी यूएस में जो आदमी लॉस एंजल्स की बात बता रहा हूँ आपको, वहाँ पे ट्रांजिट का एक बंदा बैठा हुआ था, वो तो हमें कार्ड रिचार्ज कर करके बाहर से दिया जा रहा था। तो वहाँ पे अमेरिका में किसी के पास बिजनेस केस है कि वो ट्रांजिट के लिए $1 या 50 सेंट को भी वो स्कूप करके दे रहा है लोगों को यूनिट्स बना के, तो यहाँ तो बहुत पैसा करने वाला है इससे।
how to make it foolproof. I am not saying we should not use biometrics. It should be used. It's a very important. But along with the multi-factor authentication. See, providing biometric and verifying it is a just single factor authentication. I am relying on just single factor for authenticating the person. What I am saying is that, and it's a worldwide phenomenon. Every identity application all across the globe, they are going for multi-factor authentication. Not just relying on biometrics. It has to be multi-factor. What is multi-factor authentication? What is my biocharacteristic? That is my biometrics. One. What I possess? I possess my key on my smart card, which I can prove without revealing the key at the point of transaction or authentication. Unless I have that card, unless I have that key, what I will possess, what I will prove. I have the card, I have my key in the card. I have my biometrics also in the card. So this is second factor. Third factor, what I know. I remember my smart card PIN. If I don't provide my PIN, smart card is not usable. This is a three-factor authentication, and with this, as on today, we can make it 80-90%. And not say 100%. 100% there is no foolproof technology available exists in the world. It is provide you highly foolproof technology to do the authentication. Furthermore, data on the smart card chip is digitally signed and cannot be tampered. Every data in NPR card is digitally signed. No one can tamper the data. No one can change the data, fingerprint biometric, and then say, okay, now I have changed the photo and fingerprint, card becomes mine. No. If he does that, verification is going to fail because the data has been tampered. So it is digitally signed and kept into the chip of the card. My biometrics, which are digitally signed and verified, only are used. So my biometrics also, as a part of data, is digitally signed. No one can change my photo and my biometrics also because it is a part of the data. And that is used as a reference for doing the 1:1 match.
Today in this card, 2 fingerprint images and 10 finger memory are put. In the reader, it's an open source algorithm has been used by Minex compliant. Again, Mr. Sen has contribution. And it is verified. When we showed it to the Home Minister, when these cards were released in Andaman, the reader was shown, one person was called from the village and put it, it blinked, yes, it's matched. He told me, want this kind of devices.
SPI match, PPI match, fingerprint match.
All the things. That's what I was telling boss. Leaders are the future. And always what I say, keep in mind.
So we are working in that direction already.
And now, how transaction data is integrity then shown. Now, coming to the previous shop or the hospital or point of verification in case of NPI, key which I put on my card is used to digitally sign every transaction. Transaction means, for example, in PDS shop, the ration, the commodity issued to him 5 kg, 10 kg. I mean, currently what is being done in, without technology in the ration shops, he has a manual register. He with his own, wisdom, he just writes and puts his fingerprints of his own, his family members, all that he manipulates. But using my card, beneficiary card, whenever the transaction is performed, a digital signature is stamped against each transaction of the beneficiary.
That's what Nareva is asking for. Every transaction is
And the digital is signed. So now with this digital signed data, which is given to the fair price shop device, that goes to server, and to ensure that actually that transaction took place and the card was brought to the shop and commodity was issued based on the card to card verification. At the end of the day, as much ration he has issued, that much is available on the server, he has issued this much. And based on that, he knows all this because he is implementing it in a state. So based on that, he is given the allocation for the next month. So he is given the allocation on the actual issuance of the ration, which is properly accounted for. Every transaction is accounted for with the digital signature of every beneficiary.
There's a very beautiful system being conceptualized and really put up by LIC. That is, if we can maybe elaborate that kind of exercise for other departments also.
They are doing it for other people. Exactly same digital signature for every hospital transaction.
That's okay. मुझे भी बता दो कार्ड के अंदर जो मेरा की है उससे तुम डिजिटली साइन कैसे कर लो? I want to do operational.
कार्ड का डेटा अंदर जाता है and digital signature are generated inside the card.
You at the earlier slide you have told I want to understand.
There are two ideas. I have explained. तुम्हें it will give a lot of ammunition to you.
See, वो इसलिए तुम्हारा चिप हो रहा है ना समझ नहीं लग रहा है एंटीना खड़ा हो गया है बायोमेट्रिक
दिखाते ही खड़ा हो जाएगा.
की तुम्हारा जो कार्ड में अंदर वो कौन सा की है जो मेरे कीबोर्ड का पार्ट है?
हाँ बिल्कुल.
की तो सारे कीवर्ड्स आ रहे हैं सर. मतलब
माय स्मार्ट कार्ड पिन का मतलब तुम एक और पिन उसे देना चाहते हो जो ऑपरेट इट इज पॉसिबल. वो सेम पिन इज देयर एज पार्ट ऑफ द आपका सिमेट्रिक
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
that would be used to sign off the transaction.
That is the symmetric key based digital signature. Not a PK, but it is also equally.
नहीं ठीक है तुम्हारा जो मैं कह रहा हूँ पब्लिक और इसके अंदर
PK
मैं वही बताया. Then that key would be used for seeing each transaction. Can I suggest something to you as you are implementing the ration card? These kind of some sample cards we can produce for you. You can load the application of it and see whether it is possible.
वो ये नहीं करेंगे.
वो तुमको तुम्हारे लिए कराना है.
नहीं मैं भी चलो पहले स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से बात करनी पड़ेगी.
नहीं वो तो है
और मैडम पॉवर करना है और मैडम पॉवर है ना
और वो तो कर लिए
स्टेट में करना
हम सेक्रेटरी से ऑलरेडी बात कर रहे हैं उनके थ्रू हम सारा कराएंगे.
किसी एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट में किसी भी एक जगह पायलट कर लो.
वही बात है
जहाँ पे देखो क्या तो ऑलरेडी इश्यू हो चुके हैं ना कार्ड. अभी चंडीगढ़ में तो ऑलरेडी इशू हो चुके हैं. जहाँ पर अब कार्ड इशू करने वाले हैं वहाँ कहो कि मैं एनपीआर करूंगा और इसमें पीडीएफ के साथ करो.
We can do it अंडमान से स्टार्ट होने वाले टेंडर वाज देयर
अंडमान में मेरा कार्ड बन चुका है.
उसके अंदर भी
कार्ड बन चुका है ऑलरेडी. उसमें लोड करा देंगे. लोड करा देंगे.
That decision is the government decision. I cannot go away. मेरा हम तो ये आइडेंटिटी रखूंगा इसका.
ये तो लैब में वैसे कैसे हो जाएगा? आप एक टैबलेट कार्ड से
एक साथ टेस्ट
अब ये सारी चीजें ऑनलाइन में जब आप
लोडिंग एप्लीकेशन विदाउट लोडिंग है,
कहाँ से करेंगे? आपके पास ना की है ना कार्ड है ना
प्रोडक्शन के टाइम पे कुछ नहीं करना है।
आपके पास खाली बायोमेट्रिक्स है ऑनलाइन के लिए। Where from you will get a card, where from you are going to get a key. मैं ऑनलाइन और ऑफलाइन की बात ही नहीं कर रहा हूँ। इवन इन ऑनलाइन विदाउट कार्ड योर ट्रांजैक्शन इज नॉट सेफ। इवन इन ऑनलाइन नहीं है वो तो अलग चीज।
और ओपन चैनल के ऊपर आप किसी का वो फिंगरप्रिंट भेज रहे हो, कोई सर्टिफिकेट भेज दोगे, ऐसे थोड़ी एक्सपोज कर दोगे आप।
It's not an issue of just online versus offline. It's an issue of security.
मैं अपने उसी के ऊपर जीता हूँ। मेरा एक प्रश्न है कि कैन वी हैव ए स्मॉल पायलट ऑन दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग, द टू अप्रोचेस ऑफ दिस एज एन आइडेंटिटी, प्रोवाइड द सर्विसेज एट द सेकंड लोडिंग एप्लीकेशन प्रोवाइड।
मैं छत्तीसगढ़ में RSB और पीडीएस का कन्वर्जन करा रहा हूँ।
ठीक सर,
एक साथ करा रहा हूँ बिकॉज ऑलरेडी RSB वाला इशू हो चुका है। Raheem Rishi, the secretary, is there.
Yeah.
He contacted me. मैं कहा RSB में आप पीडीएस लोड कर लेंगे। You will save a lot of money for issuing a card. And card has everything which you want to use. I have developed it for Haryana and Chandigarh. I have developed it for Chhattisgarh.
Technically, nothing is stopping you. Technically, nothing is stopping anything.
Yeah.
You do that.
We RG also says everywhere, we have been mandated by a decision of a very higher body that this should be used because Revenue initiative as honorary identifier.
हमारे में एक
Today, I am totally bound by that decision.
NPR में और दूसरे में थोड़ा सा एक डिफरेंस ये है कि जो पीडीएस में RSBI दे आर फैमिली कार्ड्स एंड NPR बट no doesn't matter.
household based data.
मेरा डिटेल है
Household based data.
बट सर इंडिविजुअल को देना है,
बट उसके बैकएंड में
जब कार्ड डिलीवरी करनी होती है ना सर्विस तब तो एक ही कार्ड
Our envelope go household wise.
it is highly possible, very much possible. The only thing is that there will be a little change in the business model, how they are conducting the business now and how they will conduct the business with NPR. Slight change in that.
So, उसके अंदर that is what I'm coming from कि can we have a central kind of agency जहाँ पर अपना conceptualization
एजेंसी है, पायलट प्रोजेक्ट करने की बात है, we can do it directly from there. I mean that they have to join hands with some state and district. They do the state and we provide that. I mean required ingredient to implement it technologically.
सर मेरे हिसाब से तो पैन जो है या तो मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फाइनेंस है या मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ सोशल सिक्योरिटी वाली कौन सी है जो की है हमारी, वो दोनों मिनिस्ट्री में से कोई एक का जो है उससे आप कॉमन करके देखिए।
देखो
तो वहाँ पे
छत्तीसगढ़ में RBI सॉरी छत्तीसगढ़ में RSBI ने पीडीएस में हाथ मिला दिया, मैंने टेक्नोलॉजी सॉल्यूशन बना दिया। दैट इज हाउ द थिंग वर्क। तो सवाल तो ये है कि कहीं हाथ मिला दे तो मैं तो टेक्नोलॉजी बता दूंगा।
तुम वो कह रहे हो कि इस अप्रोच को, जो अप्रोच अभी मेरे यहाँ पर होना मुश्किल है, डिले डिसीजन। मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि इसको यूज करके तुम बैकएंड में सर्विस दो, उसका कोई पायलट करना चाहते हो तो करो। अंदमान मेरा कार्ड जाने वाला है, उसी में राशन कार्ड दे दो, वो तो ठीक है, कार्ड जा सकता है।
कार्ड में यू नीड द डेटा एट द पॉइंट ऑफ ट्रांजेक्शन की कितना उसका कमोडिटी में उस महीने की कितना राशन एरिया होता बाकी है।
आपके डीजी नहीं बताया था, आप लोग लोड कर रहे थे रीडर के अंदर भी हो सकता है, उसकी बात है, वो दूसरी बात है उस डेटा की। बट every transaction can be loaded on the reader. Backend नहीं देने की बात होगी। There are two concepts. हम और सीधा साहब पहले से एक चीज बताते हैं कि this becomes a multi-purpose. It is in the middle. चारों सब डेटाबेस के साथ एक लिंक हो गया। Today मेरी आधार और लिंक जो भी होता है, we provide the service, have the identification on it. Even you आप अगर सोचो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वोटिंग मशीन, लेटेस्ट हम जो ECI को बता रहे हैं कि इस कार्ड कैन बी यूज्ड एज सिंपल, हम लोग वोट इलेक्शन कार्ड के लिए इसको
that's the best use of this card. That is the first point that you should be able to
Committee they have got already has been constituted by election commission. Already
सेंस नहीं है।
आप इलेक्ट्रल लोड एक बूथ का डेटा एक ईवीएम में लोड करो, आपको पेपर बेस टिक करना, ये करना, उंगली में वो लगाना कुछ जरूरी नहीं है। इट एनेबल्स ऑटोमेटिक दैट इज आइडेंटिटी ऑटोमेटिक कर सकते हो
कार्ड लगा के
हम लोग इस तरह बताया हुआ ऑलरेडी हम लोगों को ECI को डाला। Today, yesterday we have received a letter from ECI. We are collecting a number when we are going to the biometric camps. We are collecting 10 numbers depending upon the state's requirement. So सारे नंबर एक NPR एक आधार के साथ एक बार में जुड़ गए। राशन कार्ड डेटा हमारा बहुत बढ़िया आ रहा है. उड़ीसा has taken the data. UP is after us. Most of the states they are telling if we share, because UID is not going to share the data. We told Home Secretary has taken attention. Yes, for the government department we should share the data. So, there are two advantages. अगर मेरे पास 4 राशन कार्ड है, when I collect the UID form, I can give only one. All 3 already dropped. So आपका डुप्लीकेशन से पहले ही मेरा डुप्लीकेट निकल गया. नंबर 1 बेनिफिट. सेकंड डुप्लीकेशन के बाद जब नंबर एक आदमी का एक नंबर बन के आ रहा है, जो मैं अपडेट करके दे रहा हूँ, डेटाबेस के अंदर है, उसके डेटाबेस में वो भी नंबर है, वो दोनों की टैग करके आप प्रोवाइड कर दो. Immense use of this kind of card is there. Across the level, each department can use their own cards to their application or load it here. थर्ड अप्रोच जो अगर इसका दूसरा सोचो सेकंड अप्रोच इसको आइडेंटिफाई करके पैकेट कर सकते हैं.
I think just there is one more dimension to this technology. So we are saying only the odd is read by a, let's say, reader. So we have another technology that is RFID.
And it is also a reader, but that's a contact.
This is again still developing area. It is already developed a lot and still majority needs to be done in that. So card is read automatically. Suppose the card enters into the magnetic area of your server.
See, actually, it depends on the requirement of the application, where the application wants to be read automatically, or in some applications they don't want it to be read automatically.
In passport they don't want.
They don't want actually. Otherwise, someone can steal away the data. So it depends on which application you are talking. Then the mechanisms have to be evolved based on that.
Just probably the result of all this, what Mr. Chaudhary Sahab said, or what Sna Sahab was telling, that if these things happen, today our GDP will go by 3% with our eyes closed, because nothing has to be done. The savings that is generated and in the food supply chain and in the civil supplies, and the kind of subsidies that are being pumped into ghosts, all these things. I tried to do a back of the envelope calculation once, using the budget numbers. The 3% straight away.
The carbon part.
Sure. GDP, instead of saying 7%, you can already start saying 2 years from now my GDP will be 10%. Without the government doing anything, without whatever the mess there is.
At this point, I would like to draw Mr. Gupta in and the discussion also. From technology point of view, what do you see challenges, or what are the, while handling this project from a technology perspective? So what is your opinion on that?
Just Mr. Sinha told in this, I am talking about this authentication. In every chip we will provide the semantic key. That is also one of the challenges actually. How we will provide to each individual a key. We have to strengthen our key management system also in that case. Because right now in India, I think a very less number of persons having a digital signature card.
I add to that what you are saying. The next challenge which will be faced by us, or NIC, updating and maintenance of the entire NPR database. The database today it becomes 12 petabyte. Continuous to monitoring it 24/7 with all security. I think that would be much more challenging. Creation of backlog clearance is just come khatam kar do isko, but uske baad every minute counts.
But there, how to
migration? We are planning to set up more than around 15,000 centers in each of the tehsils or the wards in the country. That would be connected. NIC has taken the country that they would maintain the database entirely. So that is my last phase of my scheme. First is creation, second card, last is the updating. Because all these are mandated by the Citizenship Act and rule. So we are always governed by those legal values.
So how are you planning to address that?
I have not reached that stage.
Right.
I always go one by one. I got very limited manpower, limited brain, hard disk capacity is closed. So whatever I can think of, we do it together. Then when the situation comes, then we scale up.
But for coastal area, we are planning to
Set up all that.
these 280.
We have got the mandate already from the government.
280 centers actually in the SL offices.
When you say we talk to NIC, we have already mostly prepared the entire architecture. Cards are being issued now. So at this card management system, the cycle, plus the maintenance and updating would start on those areas. Once the entire country card is issued, then we start the updating maintenance centers. And that is, I think, the mind-boggling.
I think with that we come to the conclusion of our discussions. Unless there are some questions which panelists want to ask, possibly amongst each other. Yeah. And I thank you all. In fact, today's discussion has been eye-opener from the point of view of, especially from online versus offline debate. And on behalf of Governance Now, I thank you all for coming and joining us for this roundtable discussion. And shortly we'll start with lunch, and I'll request you all to stay back for that. I'll just come and
Thank you, Sinha.
सर थैंक्स फॉर दिस सर मैं 2 दिन में काम करने वाला हूँ, मुझे अच्छा लगे 20-30
एक्चुअली इसलिए ये बनाया आज हमारे बैठ के बनाया है बिकॉज everyone is here and sharing a good idea with the people who really need it.